Good morning everybody and welcome to my little channel. I'm gonna take you around with me on my morning today. My mornings are like sacred to me. I suffer a lot with mental health, which I don't really talk about much on this channel. Why are they so noisy? I was gonna do it for the whole day, but I'm actually gonna like batch record this afternoon, and I'm gonna need my camera to do that, which means I can't record two things at once. My mornings are so special to me, it's so important to me. I moved from Norfolk, which is about an hour and 20 minutes away from here, about a year and a half ago now, and I basically had to start my kind of job and career all over again. I was self-employed over there and didn't know anybody here. So that's fine, but when I moved here I kind of made a few decisions for my mornings to make them a little bit easier on me. I am not a morning person. I literally look like the the Billy Goat's graph, hence why I haven't done this video from the second I woke up, because I was like no. But yeah, when I started working here, I actually start my working days at 10 o'clock. I used to like push myself to wake up super early, and I would like get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning because everybody raves at how good that is for you. And to be honest, I let myself wake up whenever I want to wake up, which tends to be about 8 o'clock. I don't take the mick, I don't wake up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever, but I like to wake up at 8 o'clock. I like to get myself ready. I like to have like a proper breakfast. I like to have a shower in the morning, and all these other little steps that I'm gonna kind of show you, which help to balance out my mental health. And I don't want to rush them. So once I've brushed my teeth, washed my face, all that kind of normal stuff, I then will go and juice a pint of celery. Which sounds a little bit unconventional. Yeah, I actually started doing this when I had really bad acne about 2 years ago, and I wouldn't say that it's 100% cured my acne. I still definitely get breakouts and things like that. My skin is just problematic skin, but it's definitely like calmed it down, and I don't get like angry breakouts. I don't break out as much. To be honest, when my acne was really bad, I kind of took a 360 on my entire life and changed so many things. And this was just one of those things that I kind of incorporated into my life then and never really looked back at it. So I'm just washing the celery, because sometimes when you get it in the bags there's a little bit of mud on them, and nobody wants a muddy juice. So here is my freshly washed celery ready to go. I have then got a juicer. I'm not gonna lie, I have not got like an expensive high-end juicer. I literally have the simplest thing. I think it was like 20 or 30 quid on Amazon, but I bought it like 3 years ago and it's still going. So yeah, nothing special, but it's done the job for 3 years. Here comes the noise. Cheers. You know, after I chug that every single day, it literally makes me think I should enter one of those beer chugging competitions. But weirdly, I'd rather drink celery juice than beer, but that's just me. Because I'm just that relatable, right? The method behind drinking celery juice is that it kind of kills the bacteria, the streptococcus bacteria that sits on your skin. So that is meant to kill that bacteria that causes acne, but it's meant to kind of do an entire detox through the body anyway. Once I've drunk my celery, I then do my least favorite part of my morning routine, which is getting in a cold tub for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, I do not enjoy this part. I've been doing cold therapy now for about 3 months, 2-3 months, so not long. I I've got to say, I'm still being convinced on it. I feel really good after I do it, but actually getting in there and like from now, like in my mind, I'm like, oh, I could just skip this part and go straight into the shower and have like a really nice warm shower. But no, I'm gonna go in, put a swimming costume on and sit in a cold tub that's like 8 degrees. This is all part of my routine, so let's go and let's do it and let's go freeze. Let's go do this. You can probably tell by my face, I am not thrilled about the prospect of sitting in a cold, freezing tub for a minute. Oh, it's so cold out here today, which means it's going to be extra cold out there. It's okay. That was cold. Okay, so that is my cold therapy done. First thing I always do, which I shouldn't really be talking right now, getting on my yoga mat, and I literally will do like really quick HIIT cardio for like 5 minutes just to warm like my entire body up. I'm also just gonna whack the kettle on because I need something hot to drink. Okay, I'm gonna go and have a really quick shower now. I'm back and nice and warm after my shower. I'm gonna make myself a lemon water now, like a warm lemon water. This is the second half of the celery juicing. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a lemon water, a warm lemon water, which is really good for helping your liver to kind of heal itself, to help kind of detox the body as well. And with that same kettle water, I will then also make a green tea, because there's been a couple of studies that show that after you've been doing cold therapy, if in that half an hour after you've done it, you drink something caffeinated. I don't drink coffee because I don't like it, and I don't drink tea because I can't drink milk, so it just seems pointless to me. So green tea it is. So yeah, I'm gonna make myself a lemon water and a green tea. And oh, I didn't actually finish what I was saying, did I? There have been a few studies that show that if you drink something caffeinated, that it actually helps to give you more endorphins after you've done cold therapy. So I squeeze the juice out of an entire lemon, and then I will put in some cold water, just because I know that when you cook something, like if an ingredient gets too hot, it can change its properties. And it often, with a lot of foods, especially fruits and vegetables, like having them raw is actually the most beneficial. It has like the highest nutrient levels in it. So that's why I put my cold water in with the lemon juice first, and then I sort of top it off with a little bit of hot water. To do this, like when I was originally taught or originally researched how to do this like properly with the celery juice and the whole like routine that you should do, it shouldn't be hot lemon water and it shouldn't be cold. It should be like almost body temperature, I guess, maybe just slightly warmer. Lately as well, I've also been putting like the tiniest drop of apple cider vinegar in with it, just because that has a lot of health benefits too. So yeah, I put like maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in with it, so tiniest amount. This is my apple cider vinegar. I think in England especially, I've not found anything that's anywhere near as good. Perfect. This part of my morning routine is, to be honest, by far my favourite part, and B, probably the most important part. Once I've had a shower and made myself my lemon drink and also a green tea as well, I will literally sit in a quiet dark room with pen and paper, and I just sit and I do the same thing every single morning, and I ask myself the same questions every single day. So I'll basically start off by saying or writing 3 things that I'm grateful for, and then 3 things that I'm looking forward to, and then something that I'm proud of myself for, 3 things that I'm proud of myself for. And then I'll kind of sit for a moment and just think of like who I'm sending love to, whether that's clients, family members, just someone, even people that have like done me wrong in the past. I just sort of sit and think and kind of visualize them and send them love, regardless of who they are. It seems to change almost every day, and then I always sit, and this is the hardest one for me, I find. I actually sit and think of 3 things that I love about myself. I'm someone who had anorexia when they were younger and was really poorly. I'm a perfectionist, and I'm really struggle to like give myself positive feedback or like to be positive and kind to myself. I'm like so unconfident. So to sit there and like think of 3 things, even if they're like tiny things, like I like my teeth, or my hair looks nice that day, or even stuff like my knowledge or my heart or something like that. And then I will write 3 things that I'm learning to love. So that doesn't necessarily have to be like about me. Often it is. I try and avoid it from being that, because I think it's so easy for me to sit and think of 3 things that I'm learning to love about myself / 3 things that I'm not comfortable with myself. Like I could sit here and list 50. But like when I say like things I'm learning to love, I mean like potentially people, things I've got to do at work, maybe a yoga posture that I'm learning to love at the moment. It could be anything. And then I sit and I literally just, whatever thoughts come into my mind, I just put them pen to paper. It's literally normally about 4 or 5 sentences. It's not very long, but yeah, I tend to have like quite deep thoughts at this time of day, so I kind of sit and just write these thoughts down. Anything from like how I'm feeling to an epiphany I've had, to like where my mind is at, where my mental health is at. Like there's so many different things that I sort of sit and think about, and then just pen to paper, just write. And then one of the last things I do is I will write 3 affirmations, and they tend to change every day. So things like, I am brave, I am perfect, I can cope with whatever life throws at me, I am this. Basically anything that I don't feel. So if I'm having a day where I feel like rubbish, to put it nicely, I will then be like, I am beautiful, I am perfect. So you're kind of setting yourself up. And even if it's a really difficult day, I'll think of things like, I am healthy, I am, you know, good things come to me easily, I'm grateful, I have so many blessings. Like I'll think of these things instead, rather than focusing on what I'm trying to shift in my brain, if that makes sense. So anyway, these are the things that I do first. Write those down, just chill, literally give my body and my mind time to think about itself, and that's it. And then because I'm journaling at that time, I've actually started going through this book, which my mum bought me for Christmas about 4 years ago. But because I used to get up when I used to live in Norfolk at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'd have to be at work by like 7:30, like so early, and I'd have to drive there and all these things, like I just didn't have time, the brain space, the brain energy or anything to sit and do this. So this has been really good. I don't even know if you can still buy this, but it's called a focus journal. I've seen loads of them everywhere, and I've actually really enjoyed doing this. I haven't been doing it for very long, maybe about 2 weeks, but you can either do it day by day, or you can just like pick a page at random. I personally cannot do that. I don't know what crazy person could, but I like to do it day by day. So like today, for example, is describe one of the best moments of your life and write it down for 5 minutes. I love that. What a nice way to start the day. What is the best moment of my life? You know what? The best moment of my life, my 2 sisters are going to be so jealous of this, but it was probably when I found out that my little brother was my stepmom was gonna have my little baby brother. That was, yeah. I still have the bit of paper, so my dad, I needed to use a bit of paper to write something down, and my dad was like, oh, go upstairs in my office and get a bit of paper. And I went up there, and he'd been in a meeting and he'd been doodling little little cartoon snails, and I found that so funny, so I literally picked it up and brought it downstairs to show everyone. And then about 5 minutes later, my dad and stepmom were like, oh, can you come and sit at the table, we've got something to tell you. And then told me that she was gonna have my little brother, and yeah, I had that bit of paper in my hand, and I still have that bit of paper today. So that was definitely up there, yeah. Oh, even thinking about it's making me well up. So I am gonna get on for kind of the next 20 minutes and just write everything down, give my brain the space, and jot down my best moment or my happiest memory. I might write a list of some happy, I might actually write a list of loads of happy memories as well. That's quite a nice exercise to do. Just think of like all the good things in your life. Anyway, I'm gonna get on and do that, and then I will be back in a second once I've kind of sat and done that. And from here, I know people are going to be different from me because I'm a yoga teacher, but I actually then start focusing into like the theory of yoga. So I actually do have a video where I break down the 8 limbs of yoga. And then sometimes I'll then go into my asana practice. Then you have pranayama, which is breathing techniques, and different meditation techniques. Basically, when I come into this morning, it's my time to focus on my yoga theory and elevating my yoga, and not just focusing necessarily on the whole asana side of things. I tend to think a bit more about the meditations and things like that. And then I will always finish, or almost finish, with a meditation for 20 minutes, which I'm going to go into now. I'm not going to record it because it's my time, but yeah. That was so good. I'm now going to write everything down, or anything that came to me and how I feel now, just so I can see a difference from the beginning to like before and after meditating. And then I'm gonna get ready and get my boots on to walk to work. I am gonna make myself my breakfast smoothie. Once I've sat and done like my gratitude and things like that, I will then make myself a smoothie. That is my breakfast of choice pretty much every day. I'm not a massive breakfast person. I really wish I was a morning person. Like, I see people on social media and they have so much energy, and I love that, but that's just not me. I'm probably gonna drink this on my way to work actually. So I'm now walking to work. There's a really cute black cat in front of me, if you can see him. Anyway, going back to the cold therapy, if anybody watching this has got like any advice, or does it themselves, or anything that makes it a little bit easier, please let me know, because yeah, I think it would really benefit me, to be honest. Just thinking as I walk. So I've just got in to work in my little therapy room, making it all nice and cozy, ready for my clients. I don't have all that many in today. Tuesdays are normally my quietest day anyway. But yeah, I can't record obviously my actual working because GDPR. But yeah, I guess this is where I love you and leave you for a bit. So I'll see you later. So I've just finished working. I'm now walking back. This is something that I didn't really consider. It is raining so much right now. Get under these trees, it's not so bad. I started walking to work beginning of this month, so November, and it didn't even cross my mind that I live in England and it probably wasn't a good idea, but hey ho, here we are. I actually love the rain anyway. It feels really nice. So I am now back and home. I am dressed and ready to film for you guys. I'm going to shoot a whole load of content this afternoon. I've got all my little space set up and ready to go. So yeah, that is my morning, that is my day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just before I go, actually, I've had loads of people asking me about my little rescue budgies, so I'll take you upstairs and show you that one has given me high fives now, so I'll go and show you my little babies doing their high five. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know if anybody is even going to find it interesting knowing what my mornings are like, but you know, it's a bit weird, it's a bit wonderful, and it makes me feel good every single day, so I go ahead and I do it. It's great for my mental health, it sets me up for the day, sets me up for life. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Maybe pop something in the comments if you want me to shoot some more vlogs so you guys can see a little bit more about my life and behind the scenes and all the weird stuff I get up to, like juicing celery and sticking myself in an ice bath. So yeah, please like, please subscribe to my channel. It means so much to me when you guys subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. Honestly, I can't thank you enough for just hitting that subscribe button. It means so much to me. So yeah, have a good rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks, bye.